Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're in the greenhouse. It's warm. It's like almost 60 degrees. We're getting to the end of November and it's like 60 degrees, which is insane. But we're in the greenhouse and garden seasoning is over. And we're going to be showing you how to save seeds. If you don't know how to do it, we're going to show you a couple flowers and vegetables and teaching you a bit about how to do that. So stay tuned for today's video. Just to lay it out for you now, we're going to be showing you how to save seeds for sunflowers, marigolds, zinnias. Beans are pretty easy, but beans and big boy pumpkins. That's all I have with me right now, but tomatoes, cucumbers, and such, those are all in the same category, so I can talk to you about that, but I can't fully show you like I can these ones, because I still have these on hand where I don't have cucumbers and tomatoes and stuff like that. So let's jump right into it. For starters, flowers are all pretty basic. The seeds are in the flower of the plant itself. So when we're looking at zinnia plants, it's in the petals. If you take the zinnia and you pull back the petals, right there, those little items right there, these are your seeds. They are housed at the end of your petal, right there. And when you find them, what I've been doing is I just take the seeds, put them in a little tray, and I just keep going. So right there, I pulled out some seeds, picked off the seeds, toss the petals, and you just keep going like that. Take all the petals, find your seeds, twist, there's your seeds, toss the petals, put the seeds here. Then, when you have enough seeds, take your seeds and get yourself some little envelopes and some bags. Label what kind of flowers you have and then the year and any extra notes that you might have. If you have specific varieties of zinnias that you want to save the seeds specifically for. So let's just say this one here was a yellow zinnia, so it was a canary. I'm not going to specifically write on the thing that I'm saving canary sunflower seeds, but I could do that if I wanted to, and if that's something you want to do. But that's not something I'm doing because I tossed all of my zinnia seeds into a big basket, so it's just kind of like a zinnia mix. So that's how you do zinnias. Next up, let's show you how to do marigolds. Marigold seeds are really, really fun to do. You can see I already have like a ton of seeds in there. Take your marigold, this is your head, your flower, take it, pop off the bottom, and right there are all of your seeds. When I say there's a lot, I mean it. These are your marigold seeds, and I've been taking those and kind of setting those back in there. But I'll show you again how this looks. Take it, you can just twist it, and right there are all your seeds. Tons and tons. And closer look at the zinnias, because I don't think you guys saw those too well. So these are what the zinnia seeds look like. And off of the flower, just take it off the petal. There it is. So that's how you do marigolds and zinnias. As for sunflowers, also very easy. Let the heads dry. Peel back all of this bloom. Pop open your head. And right here are your seeds. This is really easy. This plant is not fully dried out yet, but when it is, ouch, I hit my head. When it is, you set it to the side. You get all of these sunflower seeds. And again, these are all different varieties. These ones on top are mammoth sunflowers. All different varieties of sunflower seeds that I mixed in there. And next year I'll just take the seeds and scatter them around, and whatever comes up, comes up. And then I'll also take them and feed them to the chickens. Instead of doing this process and wanting to save them over winter, you can also just take the head and throw it out to the birds, and they'll clean it for you. So this one is not fully done. It might not even be fully ripe yet, honestly. That's why it's still green, but the season was coming to an end, so I had to pull the heads as quick as I could. But that's your seed head. So that's what those look like. So that's how you do sunflowers, zinnias, and marigolds. Let me show you how to do pumpkin seeds. Beans are really easy. Take your bean pod, set it aside, let it dry, and just pull the bean that's inside out, set it to dry. They'll dry up nice and hard. Set them in a container and store them over winter. As for pumpkin seeds, you're going to want to crack open your pumpkin, which we can do that in this video. We'll crack open that pumpkin and we'll separate the seeds and we'll let them dry out. You want to make sure all of this goopy stuff that's right here is all off. Discard that. What you really want is the seed nice and dry. So we'll set those aside. We'll put them in a little envelope, which this is my envelope making system. I have these books that I got from somewhere, I don't even know where, but it comes with all these little seed packs. And so what I do is I just take off the seed pack and I get a bag ready, because I want to put them in a bag simply because I don't want any moisture getting in them. And this just helps with that process to keep anything out, but it also helps keep stuff in. If you have a break in your bag, which sometimes happens in your seed packet, they'll come flying out and you don't want a ton of seeds all in your briefcase, which if you guys don't know, that's how I store my seeds. I'll have a video about that linked at the end. But you don't want that all flying around, so I keep it in the bag so it's all still in the same place. And when it comes time to plant, I can dump out the seeds that have already fallen out and use those first, and then use what's in the seed packet. So let's backtrack for a minute. Before we go and write on the seed packet, let's go and show you how to save seeds from one of the pumpkins that have seeds already dried. So this is a Long Island cheese pumpkin, and I want to save this because this is a really cool decorative pumpkin. And someday I'd like to make money off of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our pumpkin, we're going to break it open and get to the guts. I'm not going to show you that process because it's going to be crazy. The deed's been done. Anyway, as you can see, amidst all the guts, inside lays our seeds. Take your hand, scoop it in there, and get yourself some nice pumpkin seeds. Take that. Oh, some fell on you. It's oozing. Take it. Set it to the side. Let it set. Right there we have some of our Long Island cheese pumpkin seeds. Let me show you a close-up. There you go. Here's all your seeds. Scoop them out. Take them. Set them to the side. Spread them so they can dry. Try to get out as much of the pumpkin guts as you can. But also at the same time, try to get as many seeds as you can. Take that. Set it there. Try to keep my other seeds separated, because right here I have my Long Island cheese, Baby Boo, and an autumn squash variety of some sort. And that's how you save pumpkin seeds. The process that we just did on the pumpkins goes for any variety of squash. If you're growing zucchini, pumpkins, butternut squash, watermelon, it's all the same thing. Just remove the seeds from the guts. You don't have to rinse it off, but you can. If you let it dry, it should shrivel up to a pretty minimal amount. So if you just do that, it's the same process for all of those. Same thing with flowers. Do a little research. Majority of the time, the seeds are in the flower head itself, whether it's the petals like the zinnias or underneath the bud like the sunflowers and the marigolds. Do some digging, do some research, and find that out for yourself. Lastly, we want to touch on cucumbers and tomatoes. These both have a form of mucus. It's like a mucus sac around the seed. That's for protection. It protects the seed. And so what you want to do is you want to take your seeds, harvest them from your plant, get a strainer with a cheesecloth maybe, and start rinsing and scrubbing your seeds. Run water on it, start scrubbing your seeds and get that mucus off. Because whenever you go to save your seeds, if that mucus isn't rubbed off, from what I know, it's going to cause it to germinate, or it's not going to store properly. It's going to rot. So you want to get all of that mucus off, let the seeds dry, take them, put them in a pack. So that's how you do that. Fruit seeds, I've never really done fruit before, but again, just do some research. If I didn't talk about it in this video, I'm sure you can find it somewhere else. It's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. Once you get a basic knowledge of saving seeds and you start looking at other plants, you start making discoveries and figuring it out on your own. So if you just do a bit of research, I'm sure you can figure out how to save seeds from whatever you're growing. As for storing, this is a process that I do. So right now, I have these seeds, which are ready to go in, and they are my Baby Boo pumpkins, which this marker is apparently almost dead. So I'm writing on there, Baby Boo. I don't have a specific variety, but on here I want to note that it is a 2024 seed that I'm saving. Take it, open it up. I'm going to take my seeds that I just have all saved. We're going to slip them in there. You'll seal it, put it in your bag, and store them however you store your seeds. If you guys want to learn how to store seeds, I've got a video on that, maybe 1 or 2 videos that I can link at the end of this video. So please check them out if you're curious and you want to learn. And if I don't provide you with the knowledge that you need, there are tons of other places here on YouTube that you can find a lot of information. So make sure to do your own research and check out what everyone has to offer here. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below, and I will make sure to get back to you whenever I get a chance. But as for now, please like and subscribe on this video, and we will see you guys